Hi all, this is Dr. Monique Maza from our home in Earth Haven Eco Village, and I'm inviting you today to talk about our raised beds. These are 3 or 4 raised beds that we have here. And why do we have raised beds instead of planting right in the ground? Well, there's several benefits. The main reason for us here in this setting is because there are a lot of voles and moles who like to burrow underneath, and they'll take the plant roots out, so destroying the growth. So by creating a raised bed, we have a secure environment. These raised beds are lined with hardware cloth underneath at the bottom, so it's an impermeable layer. It allows drainage, it's not plastic, it allows drainage of fluids and passage of roots, but creatures can't get up from it. So we've created little greenhouses here. Over the winter, this thick plastic has been covering these collards that have been lovely and vibrant. And then we have a really nice crop of chickweed, which is a highly mineral dense plant that's great to eat as a spring tonic. Raised beds hold a lot of moisture, so it's a really great way to, if you're not into watering so much, that the compactness of the soil holds a lot of moisture. We have a drip system in place on this bed that I'll show you. This is a bed where we're demonstrating the use of shade cloth, and usually we'll put lettuces or something in here that likes to be a little cooler, spinach, lettuce in particular. And this is kind of a cinching system that works, that just kind of brings it up when you're ready to harvest or plant. There's a series of ropes here that just holds it up, and we have our 3 layers of drip tape here. You can see there's a main line that comes in the bottom, and then each bed is fed with a pipe off of a standpipe further away. We could turn each bed on or off individually. That then leads into 3 little drip tapes that go down the entire bed. So it is a slow way to irrigate with more penetration down into the soil, so it keeps it more evenly irrigated. And this last bed, we've had this great cover crop of clover growing all year. We like to keep them green and growing with something so that the earth is never bare. That keeps all of the healthy soil organisms alive all year. So either cover crop, or in this case we've just used chopped leaves to keep the beds warm. Another benefit of having raised beds is if you're in an environment that has had bad soil below, say clay soil or a lot of rocky soil, or even an area where they may not have been using organic practices and you're concerned about that, putting up a raised bed is pretty simple. So you can create your environment of brand new soil, fill with your organic amendments, your compost, your healthy soil, and you're starting on top, and you're likely only growing vegetables that are going to create root system in the top 6 inches, 8 inches, 12 inches max. So usually a raised bed is about 12 inches from the ground, and the roots are only going to be exposed to the soil that you choose to put in there. And so it's a great way to just start from scratch if the ground below is questionable. So yeah, it's another opportunity, another benefit. It's an opportunity to use materials that maybe were lying around. Most of this is just scrap wood that we found. Pieces of sheet metal that were either, if you look on the inside, you can see this is old roofing material on one side and old sheet metal on the other side. And it looks great. It's really durable. It allows the soil and water to be held in place. So that's one of the reasons why they're so likely to retain moisture. And as you get older, it's sort of easier to garden. You sit here, it's a nice place to sit and do your weeding. It gives you a little bit of a built-in bench. And so yeah, many benefits of raised beds. You can paint them the color you want. I hope that y'all are inspired and make your own. Thanks for joining us.